Hi friends, how are you? By blessings to God, you are doing well. So this is Dr. A B JENA. I am welcoming to all of you to Dr. A B JENA classes. Friends, today we are going to discuss the 70 vital MCQs from the financial management. Friends, on your demand and on your request, so I have prepared these 70 vital MCQs from the financial management as per the prescribed syllabus of SSB for the subject of कॉमर्स. फिर भी आज का डिस्कशन भी बहुत बहुत हेल्पफुल होगा, particularly in the board exam UG and PG. So far the commerce management, PMR and MFC and other related subjects. So आज का डिस्कशन भी बहुत बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एंड यूजफुल होगा those who are going to appear the UGC नेट JRF एग्जामिनेशन एज वेल एज. सो आज का डिस्कशन भी बहुत बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एंड also excited होगा, particularly for the lectureship examination like OPSC, PGT and other university level exams. So friends, so without delay, we'll start our discussion. So friends, so in a semester examination, true or false or write one or two sentences or MCQs. So these MCQs will be very useful and fruitful. So during the discussion, if any mismatch, friends, you will find kindly आपका valuable comment and suggestion आप comment section में डाल दीजिए. As well as so आज का discussion in last part you will find some numerical. So I will have the request to all of you from beginning से till end आप जरूर देखिए और एकेडमी का मजा लीजिए. So it's friends the part 3. I have already posted the part 1 and part 2 by taking into consideration the management accounting and cost accounting. So friends, so without delay आज का डिस्कशन शुरू हो जाए. Friends, it's a part 3 and very soon you will get the part 4 the 80 questions from the general principles of management or the general management. So आज का हमारा डिस्कशन है the so it's a friends 70 not 60 the MCQs from the financial management. So we have to know, हमको पता होना चाहिए who is the father of the financial management. So easily you can recognize by watching this image. So who is known as the father of financial management? A, it's the Ronald Fisher. B, it's Eugene Farmer. C, it's Adam Smith. D, it's Alexander Hamilton. No doubt, friends. So the father of the financial management, Eugene Farmer, is known as the father of financial management. So friends, we have to know, पता होना चाहिए what is the meaning of financial management. FM stands for financial management is that managerial activities which is done by the finance manager, which is concerned with the planning, controlling of the firm's financial resources. It's the meaning and the definitions of financial management. So next one हम देखेंगे the difference between the present value of cash inflows and the present value of cash outflow is known as or called as क्या है. What is the difference between the present value of cash inflow and the present value of cash outflow? हम क्या बोलेंगे? A, it's equal share. B, it's borrowed capital. C, it's the net present value. D, it's the gross present value. No doubt, friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. Friends, all 70 MCQs are very vital. So the difference between the present value of cash inflows and the present value of cash outflows, it's known as क्या है? नेट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू और NPV. So next one हम देखेंगे the total of a stream of discounted expected cash benefits from a course of action over the time period इज नोन एज और कॉल्ड एज क्या है? ए इट्स नेट प्रॉफिट, बी इट्स ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट, सी इट्स द नेट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू, डी इट्स द ग्रॉस प्रेजेंट वैल्यू। नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स, सो डी इज द राइट ऑप्शन फॉर दिस एमसीक्यू। हम बोलेंगे द इट्स द ग्रॉस प्रेजेंट वैल्यू। Again, I am repeating the total of stream of discounted expected cash benefits from a course of action over the time period is known as और called as क्या है? Gross present value. So next one हम देखेंगे, in the case of net income approach, the cost of equity is what? A it's constant, B it's fixed, C it's increasing, D it's decreasing. No doubt friends. So A is the right option for this MCQ. In the case of net income approach, the cost of equity is constant. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे, a fixed cash flow in every year for specified number of years is known as और called as हम क्या बोलेंगे? A it's the time value of money, B it's compounding, C it's annuity, D it's discounting. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. The fixed cash flow in every year for a specified number of years is known as what is this? That is the annuity. So next one हम देखेंगे, which one or dash is not the correct pattern of a capital structure? A equity shares and preference share, B it's equity shares and short term borrowings, C it's that is the equity share only, D it's equity share, preference shares and a debenture. Friends, so here B is not the right pattern or sequence of a capital structure. So equity shares and short term borrowings are not the pattern or is not the pattern of a capital structure. So equity shares and preference shares as well equity shares only as well as equity shares, preference shares and debentures will be or are the correct pattern of the capital structure. Friends, for your kind information, I have already posted one video on capital structure. Kindly go through the posted video and you will know more and more. So next one हम देखेंगे, the method of calculating the future value of cash is known as हम क्या बोलेंगे? A it's the time value of money, B it's compounding, C it's the annuity, D it's discounting. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. The method of calculating the future value of cash is known as what is this? It's compounding. So next one हम देखेंगे, now the time value of money explains what? A unit of money received today and at some other time in future is equal. B it's a unit of money received today is worth more than a unit, मतलब the rupee will be received in future. C it's the unit of money received today is worth less than a unit received in future. D it's none of above. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. The time value of money explains that a unit of money or the rupee which is received today is worth than or better than the amount received in a future. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one, the concept of a value of a rupee to be received in future is lower than the value of a receipt today is known as what is this? It's the time value of money, B it's net present value, C it's the present value of future cash flow, D it's the realization. Friends, value friends we have already discussed, so no doubt A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे, discounting technique is used to know for which purposes? A it's the present value, B it's the future value, C it's the terminal value, D it's the compounded value. No doubt friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. Discounting technique is used to know the present value. So next one हम देखेंगे, the process of converting the amount of future cash into the amount of cash of equivalent value into present is known as हम क्या बोलेंगे? A it's the time value of money, B it's that is the compounding, C it's the annuity, D it's the discounting. No friends, so D will be the right option, because we have already discussed the meaning of concept of time value of money as well as compounding as well as the annuity. So no doubt D will be the right option for this MCQ. The financial risk perceptions of a company is an influencing factor of what? A, it's a capital structure. B, it's the equity structure. C, it's the preference share structure. D, it's the debt structure. No doubt, friends. So A is the right option for this MCQ. फ्रेंड्स इन्हें आगे हम डिस्कशन करेंगे व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ फाइनेंशियल रिस्क, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर. जस्ट स्टे विथ मी. सो नेक्स्ट वन हम देखेंगे व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर. फ्रेंड्स, सो कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर रेफर्स द काइंड ऑफ सिक्योरिटीज एंड प्रोपोर्शनेट अमाउंट दैट मेक ऑफ द capitalization. It's the meaning of a capital structure. In mathematical equation, CS मतलब friends, so it's a the capital structure is equal to what is the long term debt plus preference share capital plus equity share capital. Again, how the capital structure will be determined or calculated? So total assets minus current liabilities. In this way, the capital structure will be determined or calculated. So friends, you have to remember the capital structure, what is the meaning. Further, what is the meaning of a financial structure and what is the meaning of the capitalization. So the financial structure, this means the entire liability side of the balance sheet of a firm. Just you recall the balance sheet. I am hopeful that now you are clear. So what is the meaning of financial structure, capital structure, and capitalization? What is the meaning of capitalization? Total amount of capital is employed in a business firm. It's known as that is the capitalization. It refers to the total amount of securities. What are the securities? The shares, debentures and debts issued by a company. It's known as that is the capitalization. Friends, now you are clear what is the meaning of capital structure, what is the meaning of financial structure, and what is the meaning of capitalization. So here the proportionate will be calculated. So kindly go through the posted video. I have already posted the capital structure and important factors influencing the capital structure. So by citing the suitable example, so there I have already discussed about the capital structure, about the financial structure and the capitalization. Friends, come to next one. It's the common question you may find in the एग्जामिनेशन. सो व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ फिनेंशियल लिवरेज. सो फिनेंशियल लिवरेज को हम क्या बोलते हैं? ट्रेडिंग ऑन इक्विटी. व्हाट इज दिस? द यूज ऑफ लॉन्ग टर्म बियरिंग डेट्स प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल along with the equity share capital is known as the financial leverage. So what is the meaning of operating leverage? It measures, operating leverage measures the degree to which a firm or project can increasing the operating income by increasing the revenue. So it's the meaning of financial leverage as well as the operating leverage. Friends, in separate video we will discuss in detail that is the leverage, the types of leverage and difference between the financial leverage and operating leverage. इन सेपरेट वीडियो हम चर्चा करेंगे. सो नेक्स्ट वन हम देखेंगे व्हाट डू मीन बाय द बीटा एंड द कैपिटल बजटिंग. सो बीटा मतलब it measures the volatility of a stock in relation to market. That is the volatility of stocks. So the beta will measure, and beta is an index to measure the systematic risks of stocks which with regard to return from stocks or portfolio. Friends, for your kind information, I have already posted one video. What is the meaning of risks and what are the different types of risks and what is the difference between systematic risks and unsystematic risks. Kindly go through the posted video and you will know more and more. So systematic risks means which cannot be controlled by a business firm. And the examples of systematic risks, so it's just the COVID-19, that is the market risks, inflation, that is the unemployment situation. So these are the examples of systematic risks. Come to the capital budgeting. So it's a capital budgeting, or we can say it's the capital expenditure decision, or C, capital budgeting is the process of making investment in capital expenditure. मतलब that is the investment will be made in fixed assets in order to have or enhance the, that is the profitability position of the business, as well as to increase the market price of the share and the value of the firm. So capital budgeting, so it's the long term investment decision or the capital expenditure decision. What is the meaning of a cost of a capital? So it is cost of capital is the minimum rate of return expected by the investor. It's the meaning. And another other meaning of the cost of capital, the rate of return of the firm requires from the investment in order to increase the value of the firm in the marketplace. So this definition has been given by, that is the Hampton John J. Friends, I have already told you, आगे हम चर्चा करेंगे what is the meaning of business risk and the financial risk. So very important. So business risk, when a firm is unable to pay the fixed obligation and it's purely, that is the operational. मतलब what is this? It's when the business firm is unable to pay, that is the fixed, that is the financial cost. It may be the interest and the dividend to the preference shareholder. Come to it's just opposite, the financial risk, when a firm is unable to pay the debt obligation, it is related to the payment of debts. मतलब the payment of, that is the debt capital or the debenture, bond, security. So it's the meaning of a business risk and the financial risk, and the basic difference between of a business risk and the financial risk. So next one हम देखेंगे which market usually provides the instrument to manage the financial risk. So no doubt friends, so it's the derivative markets. So derivative market, what is the meaning of a derivative? So derivative, it's a type of a financial contract whose value is depend on an underlying assets or group of assets of the benchmark. In separate video, friends, we will discuss what is the meaning of derivative markets and what are the financial instruments are traded in the derivative market. So financial derivative market, it is, so derivative market, what is this? It is the financial market for derivatives, financial instruments like futures, contracts or options which are derived from other forms of the assets. In separate video we will discuss. So here only the derivative markets, the contract will be made in order to reduce the risk as well as that is to get the financial value. So next one हम देखेंगे beta measures, which we have already discussed. What is the meaning of beta? So beta measures the what? Investment risk rate. B, it's the financial risk. C, it's the market risk. So D, it's the market and financial risk. Friends, no doubt C is the right option for this MCQ. So beta measures what? The market risk, the volatility of securities in the market. We have already discussed during the meaning और concept of beta. So next one हम देखेंगे बहुत आसान क्वेश्चन है. The smallest part or unit of the capital is known as, no doubt friends, it's known as a share. So next one हम देखेंगे which one refers to make up the firm's capitalization. We have already discussed, no doubt friends. So A, the capital structure refers to the make up the firm's capitalization. So A is the right option for this MCQ. It's a very interesting MCQs. When a listed company makes another public issue to raise the capital, हम क्या बोलेंगे, और it is known as, और it is called क्या है? A, it's the private placement. B, it's the book building. C, it's the initial public offer. D, it's the further public offer. No doubt friends, so it's known as that is the FPO, that is the further public offer or the follow-on, that is the offer. So when a listed company makes another public issue, if a first time unlisted company, if a first time an unlisted company will issue, will go for the public issue through the prospectus, it's known as IPO. But in next time another, it's known as what is this? That is the FPO मतलब further public offer. So friends, for your kind information, I have already posted one video methods of floating the shares in the primary market. Kindly go through the posted video and definitely your concept or your idea will be more and more. So next one हम देखेंगे the cost of capital of a company is also called क्या है the pertinent vital MCQ है. It's the risk rate, B it's the hurdle rate, C it's the return rate, D it's all the above. No doubt friends. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So cost of capital of a company is known as और called क्या है hurdle rate. So next one हम देखेंगे which one is the internal sources of finance to a business firm. So no doubt friends, so it's the R is मतलब retained earnings. What is the meaning of R is? What is the meaning? So R is the amount of profit of a company or a firm has left after paying all its direct cost, indirect cost, income tax and dividend to that is the shareholders. It's known as a retained earnings. So it's the internal sources of finance. So next one हम देखेंगे the external sources of finance in the form of equity and debt financing of a firm involves what? A it's the inputted cost, B it's the sunk cost, C it's the implicit cost, D it's that is the explicit cost. No doubt friends. So D is the right option for this MCQ. The external sources of finance in the form of equity and debt financing of a firm involves what is this? The explicit cost. मतलब your firm or firm has to pay the interest and a dividend to the debenture holder or to the investor or the shareholder. So here D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे who has introduced first the capital asset pricing model. Friends, so CAPM in abbreviation in semester exemption you may get C stands for capital, A stands for asset, P stands for pricing, M stands for model. So who has introduced? A Eugene Fama नहीं होगा, B it's the John Linter, C it's the John Mason, D it's the Motiglan and Milon. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So John Mason has introduced first the capital asset pricing model. So here you are interested to know what is the meaning of CAPM. It's a mathematical model that estimates the expected return of an investment based on its riskiness relative to the rest of the market. So in order to measure that is the return from the investment, expected return. So CAPM method normally used. Yes. So next one हम देखेंगे the internal sources of finance in the form of retained earnings of a firm involves what? That is, so it's the inputted cost, B it's the sunk cost, C it's the implicit cost, D it's the explicit cost. No doubt friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे the regression of changes in earnings of a business firm against the changes in earnings of a market index is called क्या है? A it's the regression analysis, B it's the cross sectional regression, C it's the portfolio analysis, D it's the capital asset pricing model. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So the regression of changes in earnings of a business firm against the changes in earnings of a market index is known as or called as हम क्या बोलेंगे इसको क्रॉस सेक्शनल रिग्रेशन. So next one MCQ, if the beta rises then the expected return will क्या होगा? A it's increase, B it's decrease, C it's not change, D it's that is none of this. No doubt friends. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So that is the beta and the return, expected return will go side by side. So if the beta rises then the expected return will increase. So A is the right option for this MCQ. The cost of capital involves which types of cost? A it's the implicit and inputted cost, B it's the explicit and implicit cost, C it's that is the that is the implicit and imputed cost. D, it's the sunk cost and imputed cost. So no doubt friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. The cost of capital involves, sorry, it's typing error, involves which types of cost? So it's a, that is the explicit and imputed cost. So next one हम देखेंगे, the minimum rate of return expected by suppliers of the capital as the compensation in shares of a business firm is known as क्या है? We have already discussed, that is no doubt friends. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So cost of capital. So next one हम देखेंगे, the earnings which are not distributed among the shareholder, it is known as क्या है? It's a, no doubt friends, so retained earnings. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखें, the total return from an investment during a given period of time by which an asset is being held by an investor, which is known as or called क्या है? A, its yield to maturity. B, its holding period of time. C, it's the interest. D, it's the dividend. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. The total return from an investment during a given period of time by which an asset is being held by an investor known as क्या है? It's a holding period yield. So next one हम देखेंगे, the fund invested in the long term in economic related activities is known as क्या है? We have already discussed friends in the meaning during the discussion of the meaning, what is the meaning of capital budgeting. So no doubt friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So next one देखेंगे, which factor or factors affect or affects the capital structure of a company. A, it's the nature of the business. B, it's the financial leverage. C, it's the cost of capital. No doubt friends, so D, all the nature of the assets, financial leverage, cost of capital. So these are the influencing factor for the capital structure. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे, the amount of capital which is not represented by the same value of the assets of a company for its promotion, it is known as क्या है? Whether reserve capital, be it nominal capital, C, it's the water capital, D, it's the on called of capital. No doubt friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. The amount of capital which is not represented by the same value or true value of the assets of a company for its promotion, it is known as क्या है? It's a water capital. So next one हम देखेंगे, the water capital may become the potent for the long period of time for the existence of क्या? A, it's the capital structure of a firm. B, it's the over capitalization in a firm. C, it's the under capitalization in a firm. D, it's all of this. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. The water capital may become potent for long term or long period of time for the existence of क्या है? That is, it will be the over capitalization, because the assets value will not be reflected, that is in the same value or the true value. So next one हम the short term as well as the long term sources of finance of a business organization is known as what is this? Whether the capital financial structure, the capital structure, C, it's the borrowed capital, D, it's the ownership capital. No doubt friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. We have already discussed during the financial structure, capital structure and the meaning of capitalization. The total short term as well as the long term sources of finance of a business organization are known as the financial structure. So next one हम देखेंगे, the traditional approaches of capital structures are with the features of what? A, MM approach, B, it's the net income approach, C, it's the net operating income approach, D, it's both B and C. No doubt friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. The traditional approaches of capital structure are what? That is the net income approach as well as the net operating income approach. So next one हम देखेंगे the management of the established and the blue chip company do not hesitate to use which types of capital. A, it's the ownership capital, B, it's the borrowed capital, C, it's the retained. So typing error is there, sorry friends. So retained earnings, D, it's the reserve capital. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. Friends, the blue chip company means so they are the established company, and where the that is the so here the in blue chip company the return will be more, and that is the risk and uncertainties are also less. So here so B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे the net income approach of capital structure has been introduced by whom? A, Miller, B, it's Modigliani, C, it's the Eugene Parman, D, it's the David Durant. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So net income approach of capital structure has been introduced by the David Durant, or David Durant has introduced the net income approach of capital structure. So next one हम देखेंगे the process of purchasing the securities or assets from one market with intention to sell the same in higher price in another market. हम क्या बोलेंगे उसको? whether it's trading, B, it's bargaining, C, it's arbitrage, D, it's insider trading. Friends, so D is the right, C is the right option for this MCQ. उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? arbitrage. So next one हम देखेंगे according to the MM approach of relevance or theory of relevance, the value of the firm increases with debt financing because of what? A, it's the higher earnings, B, it's the stable market, C, it's that is the low risk, D, it's the tax benefits of interest charges. Friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So according to the MM approach of relevance, the value of the firm increases with debt financing because of whatever the interest paid to the creditor, मतलब that is the debenture holder, the interest payment of interest amount will be eligible to get the tax benefit. So next one हम देखेंगे the funds invested in the fixed assets को हम क्या बोलेंगे, and the funds invested in the current assets को हम क्या बोलेंगे. Whether it's a fixed capital, working capital, B, it's a working capital, fixed capital, C, it's the fixed capital and the return earnings, D, it's a working capital and return earnings. So no doubt friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. Funds invested in the fixed assets को हम क्या बोलेंगे? Fixed assets को fixed capital, and the funds invested in the current assets को हम क्या बोलेंगे? It's the working capital. So A is the right option for this MCQ. Next one, the borrowings or raising the funds personally by investors is it treated as or known as or called as क्या है? Whether it's operating leverage, B, it's the financial leverage, C, it's the combined leverage, D, it's the personal leverage. So friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So borrowings or raising the funds personally by investor is known as a क्या है? इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? The personal leverage. So next one हम देखेंगे the cost which is associated with the financial distress is known as हम क्या बोलेंगे? It's the bankruptcy cost, B, it's the conversion cost, C, it's the net loss, D, it's the gross loss. No doubt friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे the main objectives of the capital budgeting is what? A, it's maximizing the revenues, B, it's maximize the wealth of the shareholders, C, it's reduce the cost, D, it's none of this. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. The main objective of the capital budgeting is to maximize the wealth of the shareholders. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So which network or techniques is or are usually helpful to monitor for the implementation of the approved proposal, whether CPM मतलब critical path path method. B it's the CPM matlab, that is the program evaluation or review technique. C it's the enterprise, that is the recourse, it's the resource planning. ERP. D it's both A and B. No doubt. Friends, so here the answer will be helpful to monitor implementation. It's that is the B मतलब that is the port. Friends, आगे हम चर्चा करेंगे. Sorry, both the CPM as well as the that is the port technique will be taken into consideration. Friends, so here the D is the right option for this MCQ. So friends, so here we have to discuss what is the meaning of ERP, enterprise resource planning. A process used by companies to manage and integrate the important part of their businesses, often via the software to connect the planning, purchasing, inventory, sales, marketing, finance, human resource, and many more. So that's why the ERP software is a very useful to a firm or to a company. So next one हम देखेंगे. Generally the decisions of capital expenditure of a company are which types का nature है. A it's the reversible, B it's the irreversible, C it's the mercy of the management, D it's the that is the routine. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. Generally the decisions on capital expenditure of a company are that is the irreversible and it may not be changeable. Because the huge cost and investment involvement in it there in the case of a capital structure. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So friends, so these are the meaning of that is the CPM. What is this? It is the longest sequence of activities that must be finished on time to complete the entire project. This is the meaning of that is the CPM. Then what is the meaning of a POT? So POT is a tool which is used to identify the time required to finish a particular task or activities of a company. So here I have collected from the internet. So this image and CPM critical path method is a management technique which or that derives the critical path and also identify the earliest and the latest time these tasks and can start and finish the without to impact the project end date. So here that is the meaning of the CPM. Friends, come to हम चर्चा करेंगे what is the meaning of POT. So POT is a statistical tool which is used in project management and which was designed to analyze and represent the tasks involved in completing a given project. So easily you can identify or easily you can distinguish between what is the main difference between that is the CPM and the POT. So next one, so it's ERP. So it's a typing error. So enterprise resource planning, what is this? It refers to a type of software that organization used to manage the day-to-day business activities like accounting, procurement of inventory, then project management, risk management, compliance, supply chain management or operations. So that's why ERP softwares are very useful to the business organization nowadays. So friends, now are clear what is the meaning of ERP, what is the meaning of POT and what is the meaning of CPM. So next one हम देखेंगे क्या है. So what are the or what is the example? What are the examples or what is the examples of capital expenditure? A, here replacement of fixed assets. B, it's alteration of fixed assets. C, it's the purchasing the fixed asset. D, it's all the above. No doubt friends. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So replacement of fixed assets as well as alteration of fixed assets as well as purchasing the fixed assets are the examples of capital expenditure. So next one MCQ, the Indian accounting standards dealing with regard to the cash flow statement is कौन सा अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड में. सो AS स्टैंड्स फॉर मतलब अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड 1, 2, 3, 4. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स. सो C is the right option for this MCQ. So Indian accounting standard dealing with regard to the cash flow statement is known as for the accounting standard 3. So next one हम देखेंगे the flow of total amount of money into an activity of a firm is treated as a क्या है? A, it's the cash outflows, B, it's the cash inflows, C, it's no cash flows at all, D, it's none of these. Friends, no doubt A is the right option for this MCQ. The flow of total amount of money into an activity of a firm is treated as what is this? It's the cash outflows. So next one हम देखेंगे the flow of total amount of money from an activity of a firm is treated as क्या है? A is that is the cash outflows, B it's the cash inflows. So no doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ because we have already discussed. So B is the right option for this MCQ. The flow of a total amount of money from an activity of a firm is treated as what is this? That is the cash inflows. So next one हम देखेंगे the cash flows arising after initiation of a project till its completion is हम क्या बोलेंगे? Whether it's the terminal cash flows or the initial cash flows, C it's that is the operating cash flows, D it's all of this. No doubt friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. Next one हम देखेंगे the final cash flows at the end of the life of a project are known as or called as or regarded as or taken as what? A it's the terminal cash flows, B it's the initial cash flows, C it's the operating cash flows, D it's all of these. Friends, we have already discussed about the operating cash flows and initial cash flows. So no doubt friends, A is the right option for this MCQ. इसको हम क्या हम बोलेंगे? इसको terminal cash flow. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one we'll see which are the highly liquid and short-term investment which are easily converted into cash. A it's the bills receivables, B it's the cash equivalents, C it's the inventories, D it's all of these. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So the cash equivalents are highly liquid and short-term investment which are easily converted into cash within a very short period of time. So next one हम देखेंगे the additional operating cash which a business firm receives from a newly initiated project is known as क्या है? A it's incremental cash flows, B it's the cash inflows, C it's the initial project outlays, D it's the terminal cash flows. So no doubt friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. The additional operating cash which a business firm receives from a newly initiated project is known as क्या है? Incremental cash flow. So A is the right option for this MCQ. Friends, here it's also very interesting, that is the capital budgeting. From capital budgeting MCQs, the time taken to recover the initial cash outlays from the investment proposal को हम क्या बोलेंगे? Whether IRR. So friends, you have to in abbreviation, so it's internal rate of return, R stands for rate, R stands for return, then PB whether the payback period, then ARR मतलब accounting rate of return, and D is the profitability index. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. The time taken to recover the initial cash outlays from the investment proposal is known as what is this? PB मतलब profitability, the payback period. So next one, that is the method or equation to calculate the accounting rate of return is क्या है? Which that is the equation or method is followed to calculate the ARR. A it's the average income after tax but before interest divided by initial investment into 100. B it's the average income after tax divided by average investment into 100. C it's the average income after tax divided by initial investment into 100. D it's the all the above. So friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So this method or this equation or this method can be used or can be followed to calculate the accounting rate of return. So next one हम देखेंगे The method or equation to calculate the profitability index क्या है? A, it's the cash inflows divided by cash outflows. B, it's the cash outflows divided by cash inflows. C, it's the present value of cash inflows divided by, that is the present value of cash outflows. D, it's the present value of cash outflows divided by present value of cash inflow. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So that is the profitability index is calculated by putting this equation or the method. So it's a present value of cash inflows divided by present value of cash outflows. So next one हम देखेंगे. So a discount rate which equates the present value of in place to present value of cash outflows, it is known as क्या है? It's a whether IIR internal rate of return, B it's the payback period, C it's the accounting rate of return, D it's the profitability index. No doubt, friends. So A is the right option for this MCQ. A discount rate which equates the present value of inflows to present value of the cash outflows, इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? IRR, मतलब internal rate of return. So next one हम देखेंगे. An investor who provides the fund or capital to start up a business and generally the equity ownership in return of this known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे? Whether venture capitalist, B it's equity shareholder, C it's the angel investor, D it's a promoter. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. Important MCQs. An investor who provides the fund or capital to start up a business and generally the equity ownership in return of this is known as angel investor. So next one हम देखेंगे. So it's the numerical. If dividend per share is ₹10 and price per share is ₹100, calculate the cost of equity. What would be the cost of equity? And very simple, friends. So here KE it's the cost of equity. How you will calculate? That is the D divided by MP into 100. If that is the market price, so D is it's what is this? That is the dividend. So very simple. It's so dividend is how much? It's 10 divided by, that is the market price of the share is how much? It's 100 into, that is in percent divided by 100. So no doubt, friends, it's the 10%. So B is the right option for this MCQ. And friends, so I will suggest to all of you, kindly you do more and more numericals. So there may be more chance that you will get more numericals in your SSB as well as the semester exemption. So here, if that is the suppose the shares will be sold at discount or premium or flotation costs accordingly, so you will evaluate or calculate the market price. If that is the discount, then this will be deducted. If that is the share will be sold at a premium, then in a market price, so this will be added. So here, friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे. शुभम कंपनी issues ₹50,000, 10% debenture at a premium 20% and tax rate is 30%. So here calculate the cost of debt. KD stands for cost of debt. So how it is calculated? So interest divided by NP, that is the net proceeds, into 1 minus T. So T stands for, that is the tax rate. So here, friends, I stands for interest. So here, no doubt, friend. So here, so interest will be how much? That is 10% on 50,000. So this will be how much? 5,000 divided by, that is the, so here, so issues, that is the 50,000 at a premium 20%. So premium if it's the net proceeds is how much? How you will calculate? That is the 50,000. So 20% of 10,000, it's 10,000. So total this will be how much? 60,000. 60,000 into 1 minus tax rate is how much? It's the 30%, matlab 0.3. Then so this will be how much? So 5,000 divided by 60,000 into, so from that is the 1, 0.3 will be deducted, so this will be how much? 0.7, matlab 0.07. So after calculation the result will be how much? So 2.8. So it's the right option is that is 2.83. So here the cost of debt, matlab KD, cost of debt is how much? It's the 2.8%. So next one हम देखेंगे. So next one हम देखेंगे the term which is used to determine the quantum of the funds or finance by a business. So typing error is there. So business firm request to run its business is known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे? It's that is the financial structure, B it's the capital structure, C it's the capitalization, D it's all of these. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. The term matlab the capital capitalization is used to determine the quantum of funds or finance to a business firm requires to run its business is known as क्या है? It's the capitalization. So next one हम देखेंगे one numerical. It's very interesting. Lucky company. So Lucky company has a, that is the rupees 1 lakh 9% debenture at a premium of 10%, and the cost of flotation is how much? That is the rupees 2%, and the tax rate is how much? It's 60%. So compute the cost of debt. So compute the here how much the cost of debt, and very simple. So here, so KD will be how much? That is the, we have already discussed, that is interest divided by that is NP and 1 minus T, and no doubt. So here 9% division matlab here how much? Rupees 9,000 divided by, so how you will calculate? So amount is how much? It's that is the 1 lakh is there, 1 lakh is there, then the premium. So this will be premium is how much? It's the 10,000. So it's how much? 1 lakh 10,000, and so deduct will be how much? That is the 2% on 1 lakh 10,000 after deducting. So this is how much? It's 1 lakh 7,800 into 1 minus T is how much? So 0.6. After that, then 9,000 divided by 1 lakh 7,800 into, that is the 0.4. After calculation the result will be how much? So option will be this one, A, 3.34. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे. So again, that is the Shubham company issues 1 lakh 12% preference shares of 100 rupees 100 each at a premium 20% and redeemable after 5 years. Compute the cost of a preference share capital. So friends, you also start the calculation. So what will be the cost of a preference share capital? You start also. So friends, here how we will calculate? That is the cost of a preference share, a redeemable preference share. So how we will calculate? That is the D matlab dividend divided by 1 by N into MV minus MP divided by 1 by 2 into AMV minus ANP. So this is the calculation. So MV, that is the market value. So ANP, friends, so it stands for net proceeds. So here how we will calculate, it's the 12,000. How it's is, that is the 12% of 1 lakh, it's the 12,000 plus that is 1 by n matlab. So after 5 years 1 by 5 into that is the 1 lakh. So market value 1 lakh minus that is the net proceeds, because so here premium is 20%. So this will be how much? 1 lakh minus 1 lakh 20,000 divided by, let's see, 1 by 2 into 1 lakh plus 1 lakh 20,000. So here after that, so this will be 12,000 minus 4,000 divided by, let's see, 1 lakh 10,000 into 100. After making calculation, so this is how much? 7.27. So here friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So you make the solution. If any problem you will face, kindly you give your comment in the comment section. So I will respond in the description. So friends, so next one हम देखेंगे from the cost of equity. So cost of equity, friends, you also start the solution. So cost of equity is that is a 20%, tax rate of shareholders is the 40%, and brokerage cost is 5%, and compute the cost of retained earnings, मतलब RE. So how the cost of the retained earnings will be calculated? So it's a K is equal to cost of KR. So KR cost of, so KE into 1 minus T into that is 1 minus B. So by putting this formula easily you can get the answer. It's a cost of equity is how much? 20% into 1 minus that is the T is how much? It's the so it's the tax rate is how much? It's a, so sorry, tax rate to the shareholder is how much? That is the 40%, matlab 1 minus 0.4 into that is 1 minus that is the brokerage cost is how much? That is 5%, matlab 0.5. So after making the calculation, so this will be how much? It's the 11.4. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So I will suggest to all of you, you do more and more, that is the numerical. So definitely you will be comfortable. So next one हम देखेंगे from the capital budgeting. The projects require an investment of rupees how much? Rupees 6 lakhs, and has a scrap value how much? Rupees 60,000. After 5 years, it is expected to yield project after depreciation and tax during the last 5 years amounting how much? It's the 5 lakh. That is the it's the 50,000, 60,000, 90,000, 60,000, and 20,000. Friends, it's the 50,000. So what will be the then the calculate the average rate of return. So friends, sorry for its typing error. It's 50,000. You will take into consideration how much? It's the 50,000. So you start. So average rate of return. How this will be calculated? So annual annual profit divided by net investment of the projects into 100. So here how much? Total total profit will be how much after making calculation? So 50,000, 60,000, 90,000, 60,000 plus 20,000. So this is how much? It's after making, so it's how much? Rupees 3 lakhs. So average profit for how much for the 5 years? So 3 lakhs divided by 5 years, it is how much? Rupees 60,000. How much? It's 60,000. So 60,000. So how? And the net investment of the project, this will be how much? That is the rupees 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs is there. And the friends, so here the scrap value is there. How much? It's a 60,000. Simply you will deduct that is the 60,000 after reduction. So this is how much? Rupees how much? 5,40,000. So 5,40,000. So average rate of return by putting this formula, this will be how much? 5,40,000 divided by that is the 60,000. So this will be how much? That is the 9%. So friends, so here B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे. Also start the solution. The number of equity shareholders is how much? 12 lakhs. Market value per equity share is how much? Rupees 60. Net earnings is how much? That is 1 crore 20 lakhs. And compute the cost of a equity share. मतलब KE. मतलब KE. Friends, you start the solution. And it's also very simple. That is KE. How you will calculate? EPS, earning per share, divided by MP, that is the market price of the share. So here friends, so EPS is how you will calculate the EPS? It's total earnings मतलब total profit divided by number of equity share. So it's how much? So total earnings is how much? It's 1 crore 20 lakhs. 1 crore 20 lakhs divided by how much? It's the number of equity shares is how much? It's 12 lakh. After that, so this is how much? Rupees 12. So rupees 12. So KE will be how much? It's so as per earning per share is how much? Rupees 10. Rupees 12 divided by that is the market price. The market price of the equity share is how much? It's rupees 60 into that is 100. So after making calculation, so it's how much? That is the 20. It's a 20%. So friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे. If the project cost is rupees 5 lakhs and yield annually a profit of rupees 80,000 after depreciation is how much? 12% per annum, but before tax of 50%. So you are required to calculate the payback period method. So you will calculate the friends. So you start the calculation. So what would be the payback period? Very simple friends. So here friends, so PAT is that is the PBT. PBT is profit before tax is how much? 80,000. And just will deduct it, that is the tax. Less tax is how much? It's the 50%, that is the 50%. So after deducting matlab 40,000, after deduction it's the PAT, matlab that is profit after tax is that is how much? 40,000. And here what is to be done? So we'll add it, that is the 12% depreciation on how much? That is the 5 lakhs of 5 lakhs. So this is how much? It's the 60 lakhs. So this is how much? 1 lakh. 1 lakh. So here what is to be done here? That is the profit before depreciation, but after the tax is that is the tax is how much? So annual cash inflow is how much? Rupees 1 lakh, which we have already calculated. So this much. So payback period, how it is calculated? So cost of the project divided by the annual cash inflows. So annual cash inflows, so it's very simple, 5 lakhs divided by 1 lakh. So it's how much? It's the 5 years. So friends, so it's the 5 years. So obviously no doubt friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे the cash flows during the lifespan of a project are divided into which types of cash flows? Dash and dash and dash. A, it's the initial cash flows, terminal cash flows and operating cash flows. B, it's operating cash flows, initial cash flows and terminal cash flows. C, it's the initial cash inflows, operating cash inflows and terminal cash flows. D, it's the initial cash flows, operating cash flows and terminal cash flows. So friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. The cash flows during the lifespan of a project are divided into initial cash flows and operating cash flows and the terminal cash flow. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे the negative financing side effects are the what? A, it's the extra taxes. B, it's the cost of issues. C, it's the both A and B. D, it's none of these. No doubt friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. So negative financing side effects are the extra taxes as well as the cost of issues. So both A and B. So next one हम देखेंगे these are the bonds on which both the interest and principal amount are adjusted with the price level changes or as per the inflation. It is known as, or these bonds. So these bonds are, or they are known as क्या है? A, it's a floating or variable bonds. B, it's a deep discount bonds. C, it's the inflation adjusted bonds. D, it's the callable bonds. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So these are the bonds on which both the interest and principal amount are adjusted with the price level changes, and they are, or these bonds are known as क्या हम बोलेंगे? The inflation bonds. So last but not the least, the vital MCQ, the preferential option to a firm having the long period of operation to minimize its cost of capital. कौन सा होगा? A, it's only the debt. B, it's only equity. C, it's equity to debt. D, it's a debt to equity. No doubt friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. So equity to debt is the preferential option to a firm having the long period of operation to minimize the cost of capital. So friends, so these are all about the 70 vital MCQs for your upcoming SSB examination as well as for your upcoming the semester examination and UGC NET JRF examination. So I am wishing the all the very best, not only for the SSB examination but also the semester examination and as well as the other related examination. So friends, during the discussion, if any mismatch or gap you will find, kindly give your valuable comment and suggestion in the comment section. So I am requesting to all of you, if you have not subscribed my channel, kindly you subscribe it, kindly you share it, kindly you forward it. So I am waiting your valuable comment and a suggestion. So thanks a billion to all of you.